Hey guys, how's it going? I think I've improved my setup. Got my mic in front of me. I got a little bit better light. Probably too much light because where is it? Oh, you can see it right there. I'm trying to stop that from happening. That's why I have the white background in the YouTube videos. I should have put that up. Anyways, I'm um, I'm here once again asking for your attention. I'm here to just beg for some follows, man. Can I get a follow, please? Can I get a follow and a subscription on my YouTube channel? I'm trying to learn how to do this streaming thing, so I'm just messing around with some of this here technology and trying to promote fitness, right? Trying to promote health and fitness, and what better way than doing health and fitness and just sharing. So that's what I'm doing. Right now, I'm kind of stifled by the like barriers to entry, I guess, right? Like I love talking to people I know, but I would like to kind of get a general broader audience, and that's halted by these these you need a base amount of followers to go live on YouTube. You need a base amount of followers to go live on like TikTok or Instagram. So I'm here to just start where I can and try to ask y'all for some help. Hook it up. Follow my YouTube if you don't mind. I'm gonna post this on there later because I might as well. All right, so here we go. We're just gonna talk about fitness, health and fitness, health and wellness, right? What do these things mean to you? For me, I'm a big proponent of measurable health. I want to know how healthy people are, and in my opinion, that's measurable, right? You could quantify this. Blood pressure, blood sugar, your XYZ, right? All of these things. I'm not a doctor. I don't particularly care what they mean. I just want to know if you know. I just want to know if you're aware of your state, your health, and what are we doing about it together, right? I've started this because of my experience with health, where I was extremely unhealthy and I needed to do something about it. So I just took action. I didn't like the way that I was being offered help from the healthcare system, which was just to medicate. And I wanted to do something else. So I did everything else I could, diet and exercise, etc. Through those endeavors, I quickly found out that it is far more than just giving up food and trying really hard to do physical activity. There's some extreme mental components at work. There's some deep, I keep saying spiritual stuff, but it's spiritual to me in that you use your spirit to get this work done more often than not. And it's not spirituality like I'm going to ceremony or to church. It's spirituality like you're pushing the very being of your essence to go and do this work. And super underrated experience, super underrated kind of shared experience people have when they start doing these things. So I want to share that with people. And when you build up the discipline to do something like, I keep pointing the wrong way, run a marathon, let's say smaller, run a 5K. If you commit yourself to learn how to run a 5K and you do it, the absolute fulfillment you get from doing something like that is tremendous. It does everything beyond physical activity. It affects your mental health. It affects your spiritual health, and it'll make you a better person. It's a circle, you know, that whole thing, and it's a beautiful experience that I just wish more people took advantage of. We're all capable of doing that kind of thing. It just takes a little work. And some of us, it might take a little more work than others, but my experience again, nothing's quite impossible. I was 300 pounds at one point, and then I wasn't, and then I was able to run, more or less run 50K in a day, and I think everybody could do that. Not you don't have to, but everybody's capable of something like that. And yeah, enough of that, man. I'm falling behind after running the taxi service for 3 years, 2.5 years, 3 years, I'll say. Sitting for anywhere from 6 to 8, 12 to 15 hours a day, sitting in a car, eating road food, took a toll on my body. It sucked. I have a lot of catching up to do after that kind of that time spent sitting, and I'm doing pretty damn good, man. We are, if it's February 23rd, I am at least, I started running around Christmas break. So yeah, I'm going to say 3 months of running right now, three months of training. I feel really good. The mental kind of return that I'm getting from my training is really nice, man. I got some pretty good stability in my mental health. I could feel I look forward to my runs now. I'm not fighting them as much anymore. And I'm really wanting to do more. I want to run more. I want to run faster. And my mind and my spirit are working faster than my body could keep up. And that's a really sweet place to be, where I got to be humble. I got to be gentle. I got to respect my body and not push myself further than I can feel it in my head. In my head, I'm an animal and a monster, and I could run 30K already. Like, I'm already there mentally, but my body says no. I pulled a muscle. I pulled a muscle this week, so obviously I'm not ready, man. But anyways, that's where we're at, right? I'm trying to lose weight. My main goal is to lose weight for this marathon, because it's a competition, first and foremost. I am racing a friend, and that's why this is a little different than other runs I do. Every other run I do, I'm just trying to do it, right? A 5K, a 10K. These next few races I'm doing, they're going to be legit races where I'm competing against just one other person, and I'm hoping to just smoke him. But I don't know, dude. My weight is poor for that capacity to race competitively. I need to get smaller. That's just that, man. No feelings around it. I keep saying that, and I'll keep reiterating it. This space, competitive wise, I'm trying not to work out of feeling or emotion. If I want to compete, you're just gonna have to outwork your competition. It's as simple as that, man. get stronger, get faster, get better. And to do that, I have to lose some weight. And I could feel my composition is changing. I could feel like I'm getting stronger. I'm developing some lean mass, which will help me burn the fat. I'm in a good spot. Everything's going well. All of the pieces are clicking. Everything but like the food costs, right? That's a real kick in the teeth, dude. The price of food is stupid, and it's probably only going to get worse. And I want to really respect that thought for people who are already struggling. And if you see diet as a barrier to entry to like your health, let's talk about that, right? I want to know what's stopping people from kind of achieving their goals. And if it's the price of food, that should be addressed, and we should talk about that, because it's expensive. It's so expensive to just buy food here in Canada at the moment. And I get it if people can't, if they can't even consider buying healthier options because they just don't have the money to do it. Yeah. All right, that's fair. Okay. Then that's just that, man. We got bigger issues. Your health and your wellness is deeply connected to your finances and your income, and I do want to respect that kind of that relationship, right? And it's very fair. I kind of follow that Maslow's hierarchy of needs to a certain extent, where yeah, you do need your basic needs covered: food, shelter, safety, clothes, like just the bare basics. If those aren't covered, none of this matters, in my opinion. You have to have that all covered, and that is an important thing to consider before any of this. Before you could choose, I keep pointing the wrong way, man. Before you could choose any of these goals, yeah, let's get that figured out, right? Easier said than done at times, but whatever, man. Not, you know what I mean? Whatever, yeah, let's work on that first before finding your exercise routine. You know, finding shelter, finding a job, for sure should be done before your meal plan. Yeah. So this week I am going to, I'm going to look for a job. I got to find some work. I'm going to go look for work and do that, as well as plan a stricter meal plan, have a better idea of what food I'm going to eat. I need to hit these macros. Oh, these aren't them. Oh, this is just a stack of paper. Where'd they go? Oh, there it is. Okay. So I find out this is what I need to do. I should have put it up on the thing. But that's how many calories I can eat per day. And ideally, I'm hitting this much proteins. And I get to work with a lot of stuff. That's a lot of food, man. If you're scared of a diet and a meal plan, I highly recommend you look at how much that is. 20. I could take more off this. I could make this 25. I guarantee I could make this 2,500 a day. That'll still give me so much to work with. And I could fill it with foods that I do want. Some of it's gonna suck. Like I'm not a big fan of cottage cheese, but it's such a reliable source of protein that I eat it. I'll just eat it spoonfuls. I'll just load up a Triscuit, like with as much cottage cheese as a Triscuit could hold. Just now that guy. do that 6 times, and then you get like 20 grams of protein. You know, not bad, doable. Luncheon meat. We just make a bunch of meat and have it in the fridge. Kind of snack on that on lunch. Eggs almost every morning. Almost every morning I'll have a few eggs, a smoothie, and I have this god awful protein powder that I should start having, because one scoop of that is like 28 grams of protein. So that being said, I need 174 grams per day, which is kind of hard. It's not exactly easy. It's a lot of work. That's a lot of food. 2,700 calories. If you could make that 2 meals, if you really wanted to, you can go to a restaurant and you can smash back 2,700 calories pretty quickly in other ways. But if you concentrated on protein for those calories, that's a lot of food, and lots of room. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. Don't be scared of these numbers, right? Numbers scare people. Don't be too scared. These are ways to free up bandwidth. You know, if you commit to these things, you won't have to worry about food so much. That's a really cool thing, right? You follow the routine, you follow the guidelines, you follow what your macros are, and you'd be surprised what you could fit into that and still kind of eat within a deficit. And yeah, and I want to push that more. I want people to think about that more. Don't be scared. Intermittent fasting is cool, you know, but that's not eating in a calorie deficit, from my understanding. It helps people eat in a deficit, but it's not the same as knowing what you're eating in proportions, right? Knowing the amounts of what we're supposed to eat, man. Because I can tell you how fast proportions kind of roll and how bad they could get, dude, because it's scary, right? I lived in Sault Ste. Marie in 2010, back when Tim Hortons still had like smaller cups. I don't know if you guys remember this, but like they used to have smaller cups, man. An extra large wasn't this big. Where's my camera? And I lived in Sault Ste. Marie where they tested these new cups, and they gave you these massive cups of coffee, dude. And I remember the first day I had one of these, I was jacked. I was just so wired off of the caffeine from that coffee. And I would say within 2 months, I was drinking 2 of those a day and just smashing back an obscene amount of caffeine, man. And like that's just one example of how fast proportions of food can go can get away from you, man. The summer I met Rachel, when we started dating, she's here playing games or something. We used to go to the chip stand all the time, and it was Cingini's chip stand, and I would say it felt like every day, at least every other day, we would go get a family-sized poutine, and I would eat that whole damn thing, man. And that for sure is like 3,000 calories. For sure, man. And like Rachel doesn't eat anything. So I ate that whole sucker, dude. And I remember that summer going there almost every day. And by the end of that summer, I was finishing off one of those by myself. Like, I think I was even ordering her a small of her own fries, because I was eating a whole family-sized poutine to myself. I'm gonna go look how much that could be, man. Those calories. And it was like my job. It was like I just remember going there all the time and getting one of those. and actually finishing it. And and that's how I got to be 300 pounds for sure. And drinking, and an exorbitant amount of drinking. That'll do it. But I remember these things, man. I remember deeply how bad I got when I was at my worst. And it's funny how, not funny, it's just, it's spotty. It's spotty memories because likely, likely I was depressed, and I don't remember those times very well. Just, right? The way the body works, the way the mind works. Accepting responsibilities is probably the best thing I've done for myself. And obviously, that sounds like a weird thing to say now, but I know we fight that. Young men fight that. Young men fight that urge to take on responsibility, and they'll fight it tooth and nail to kind of look for other options. A big part of it is like, what if there's another opportunity? I can't do that. What if I choose to do this? I can't do that. And that stops a big part of us. A lot of us stop in that kind of spot. Some of us are just scared. Some of us have had an experience where we don't open up, we don't share, we don't explore, we don't learn, and it's safer not to, so we don't. And little do we know as men that we need to kind of do that. We need to learn, explore, take on responsibilities, and go and do things, and kind of meet those requirements for fulfillment. And sometimes that might be earning $1 for some people. That scratches the itch. I want to be the best version of myself. I want to be the absolute most capable version of myself. I think that's physical endeavors. The biggest, grandest physical endeavor I could do makes my mental health capacity even bigger, makes my spirit, heart, and soul even bigger. Where if I'm this being here doing all that stuff, it would make you that much bigger and that much better. And sharing that is probably the easiest way to kind of get people to do it too, right? Costs no money to do this. Costs no money to put this on YouTube. And slowly but surely, I believe it will work. And I believe it'll work why? Because I do it. Because I'm here actually doing the stuff that I'm saying. And yeah, that's enough for me, man. That's plenty of work, and that's plenty to do. And I believe in the system. I believe in how this operates. And I believe in myself first and foremost. And I know I could do this work easily. I'm doing it already, right, to a certain degree. And it's all scalable. I can make it as big as I want. And I guess I can't do it alone, right? That's why I'm here asking for help. That's why I'm here asking for your assistance. And I'm looking for people to follow my YouTube channel. That's right, yeah. So I'm making more content. I have a TikTok. I do all of that, man. And I'd appreciate it if y'all checked it out. That would be so cool. We're going to make more content. I want to do more stuff out in the community. I want to kind of do small kind of on the street interview type things. Just damn winter. Can't really do that in the winter. It's kind of weird and hard. And I'm also insecure. I'm also a little scared to do this kind of stuff, right? I don't want to throw people out into the, like, uncomfortably. I'm not a big person to have a camera and just throw it out and record everything. It feels weird, but I'm gonna have to get used to it, and I'm gonna have to try. I'm gonna have to just go make a few mistakes. Honest effort. All of that, dude. I believe in it. This way, I believe in that whole concept, man. Like, I wouldn't be making this if I didn't, right? So, yes. The next time I do one of these, we're going to make a plan. This thing is going to show you some screens, and I'm going to plan out my meals. I could share what my exercise routine is, because I do need to plan that better to kind of have a visualization of what my week is supposed to look like, instead of just squeezing in what I can. Wait, I do that because of my reaction to training. You know what? We will make it work. Training, every day is different. Training is different based off of how my body feels, based off of the output from previously, and it's also based around the days that I have to compete. Tuesday nights we play basketball, so my hardest, heaviest lift days are either like Thursday or Saturday, and when I'm not before competition day, right? So whatever, blah blah blah. Y'all know about health and fitness, or if you guys even try. That sounds real condescending. If y'all do fitness, you get it. I'm trying my best, is what I'm saying. I have an intermediate understanding of how to do these things, and I know what I'm doing, man. Anyways, I'm gonna finish there. Half hour's fine for me. I'm just sharing. I'm gonna share this and have this put up onto the YouTube. And the goal is to get to do lives, to get to do streams, so I could just reach a broader audience and talk to young men. You talk to men, talk to people who want to get better and have a better body, better capacity, right? Better spirit, better soul, better mind, all of that stuff, man. We're going to do more as I kind of grow, and I'm excited. I know it'll do good, and it'll be because of y'all. So as much as I'm excited to do all this stuff, I'm excited to do it together with people, and that's y'all. So check it out, man. Have a good night. I'll leave it there. Peace out.